Hi, I'm Daniel Rechnitzer, and welcome to the Intuition Wisdom channel. Every day we're helping liberate people from the rat race, helping them to become self-mastered and to live their life purpose, to really make a difference to themselves and the planet. Now, if you're ready to change your life and step into your power and access that limitless intuition, then you've come to the right place. So today I want to share with you some golden highlights from my feature videos. And once you've checked this one out, remember to look at the description for more videos just like this one. All right, let's dive in.
I'm a volunteer who either themselves or know of somebody who has some form of illness, migraines, aches and pains, disease or anything, or any other of those what we call symptoms in the body that they'd like some insight into. Our brain is the most sophisticated diagnostic equipment ever to be invented. And I'll be able to demonstrate using whole brain intelligence how we're able to access information on that.
Yeah, that's Christian here. Hi, how are you? I'm diagnosed with MS 8 years ago.
Yep.
And I did get myself to a point where I was symptom-free.
Great. Well done.
And in the last 2 months, I've had fairly significant sensations into my fingers again, and numbness running up my arm, outside of my arm to the top of my shoulder.
Thank you, and I really appreciate that you're volunteering for this. All right, so just to give everyone a bit of a narrative, because I'm quite, used to using the whole brain intelligence, it's my default operating system now. My intentions to tap into Chris already start bringing information in. So already it's like there's insights coming in about where the root cause is. So if you just give me a sec just to get a nice fix, it's kind of like getting a radar fix on a target. Just bear with me 2 seconds. The biggest thing that shows up, and this is quite common with these kinds of illnesses, is and it all stems back to belief systems. It's like this belief system of, I was never good enough to please my mother. Because self-hate at a very childhood level it's this resentment within of ourselves that starts manifesting this pain in our body. And this is a very, very big cause of these illnesses. So when you look at it deeply, let me go a little bit more deeply with you here. It's like as you were growing up, you felt there's nothing you could do that would make your mother happy and proud. And that's what, and because these beliefs are so subconscious, we don't get to see that it's actually not true at all, that it was the actually opposite. It was your mother was feeling that she was useless with you. She didn't know how to handle you. She wasn't able, in her mind, to, it's like, depart from how she was raised. And so you take on these feelings, you take on these energies, and you start deciding, that's who I am. And that creates this self-doubt in this body, this constant, why aren't I good enough? And that is very, very harmful to the body. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, yes.
So,
and
sorry.
a very close reflection of, I think, what I have sorted through myself in the last 2 years, and a very good summation of probably my experience with my mother, actually.
Beautiful. Well, let's have a quick look. Let's see what the solution presents itself as, because it's important to identify what that root cause is. But now let's look at where the solution is. So let me just have a look. Now this is where things get a little bit precious for all of us, in that there's a link between you and your mother, a belief system that says I've got to stick. It's like I've got to stick by her. I've got to stick by that energy, that belief system, to help her feel okay about herself. And it's that sense And it doesn't matter, it's interesting, it doesn't even matter whether the person's alive or not. It's often just this ongoing belief system that says, I've got to see that out. I've got to stick by them to have them feel reassured. So what the solution is for you, it's like this almost energetic, this belief system where you're cutting off. It's like, no, it's her growth, her evolution to see herself in a positive light. Me walking by her, standing by her, being there to pep her up in times of need, just perpetuates her self-doubt. You're not doing her any favors. You've got to be able to step aside, create the space for her to see herself, mirror back what's really there. And it's up to you to go, okay, it's time for me to look at my life without that filter on, without how do I please my mother filter. Because that's in the back, in your subconscious belief, is what's going on, is how do I make her proud? How do I stand by her? How do I show my support? How do I show that love?
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for volunteering. It's great, Chris.
Much for those insights and thoughts, Daniel.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you give us the thumbs up if you loved it. Now, also remember to subscribe so we feel supported and we feel encouraged to keep making more videos like this. Now, my best recommendation is for you to check out the links below to find the perfect video for you. Choose whatever resonates. I'm sure you'll love it.